Welcome back to the channel, Coin Lovers. Today, we're diving into some of the most valuable and sought-after coins in the market. Thumbs up, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video to support the channel. We're highlighting United States of America $1 coins, especially those with silver content that have become major players in the coin collecting world. These treasures are more than just currency. They're pieces of American history. So if you're a coin enthusiast or someone who appreciates the beauty and significance of American currency, this video is for you. DVD, let's get started. First up, the 2000 sacagawea $1 coin from the United States is that coin. Possibly ordinary to the eye, yet potentially the most valuable item you've ever owned. With the P mint mark signifying the Philadelphia Mint, this golden-toned dollar carries more than a portrait of history. It might carry your fortune. In the year 2000, the U.S. Mint launched the Sacagawea dollar, a coin celebrating the heroic Native American woman who guided Lewis and Clark across the uncharted American West. Most people used it and forgot it, but not all 2000 P coins were created equal. A small number of them carry secrets, minting errors, unique experimental features, and rarities so elusive that only a handful of collectors have ever even seen them. That mystery alone makes the 2000 P dollar a treasure worth hunting for. What sets a rare 2000 P dollar apart isn't always visible at first glance. Some coins were struck using different metallic compositions by mistake. Others may feature edge lettering anomalies, double dyes, or misaligned minting, flaws that make them far more valuable than their face value. These details can elevate a coin from common currency to collector's gold. And the truth is, if you're not looking closely, you might not realize you're holding a six-figure artifact in your hand. Collectors crave stories as much as metal. A rare 2000 P Sacagawea coin comes with a story layered in history, myth, and mystery. Imagine a coin that somehow made it out of the U.S. Mint with characteristics it was never meant to have. Perhaps it was part of an experimental run or a test strike intended for destruction, but accidentally released into circulation. These coins are the equivalent of winning a treasure hunt you didn't know you were on. One moment, you're holding spare change. The next, you're sitting on a jackpot. There's one legendary tale about the 2000 P dollar that still sends waves through the numismatic community, the so-called Cheerios dollar. In early 2000, a small number of Sacagawea dollars were distributed inside Cheerios cereal boxes as part of a promotional campaign. But these weren't ordinary dollars. They had enhanced eagle tail feather details not found on regular circulating versions. Only a limited number were ever released, and finding one today is like striking oil in your backyard. These Cheerios dollars, are confirmed, can be worth over $10,000, and some reports suggest private sales far beyond that. Now imagine if your coin, the one with a 2000 date and elusive P mint mark, turns out to be one of these rare Cheerios variants, or even an undiscovered mint error yet to be documented. The numismatic world thrives on discovery. Auction houses compete fiercely to present never-before-seen rarities, and the collectors, some with millions to spend, are always watching. If your coin fits that bill, your life could change overnight. What makes this story even more electrifying is how many people overlook these coins. They pass them along in transactions, drop them in donation jars, or toss them in drawers, unaware of their potential. This coin hides in plain sight. It doesn't scream value. It whispers it, and only the careful listener hears it. That's why you must never underestimate the power of pocket change. Not in 2000, not now. Let's talk fortune for a moment. Real, tangible wealth. A verified error 2000 P Sacagawea coin in pristine condition can draw bids in the tens of thousands at public auctions. Private deals can go even higher. Add to that the attention of elite collectors and the buzz of online coin communities. And suddenly, you're not just someone with an old coin. You're a gatekeeper to a historic and extremely profitable discovery. This isn't just about money. It's about legacy. If you discover that your coin is rare, you're part of a story that will live on in numismatic lore. Your name could be attached to one of the rarest coin finds of the early 21st century. Magazines might cover it. Experts will discuss it. Collectors will remember it. And all because you took the time to look closely at what the world calls just a dollar. Think of what you could do with the proceeds. Travel, invest, secure your family's future. Anything is possible when fate hands you a golden ticket disguised as a coin. And yet, this opportunity doesn't come in the form of a lottery or a fantasy. It comes from the very real, very fascinating world of rare coins. That 2000p $1 coin could be your access pass to a new life, a symbol of fortune hidden in the mundane. So before you spend that 2000p sacagawea dollar or trade away for groceries, take a deep breath and take a closer look. Underneath its modest shine might lie one of the rarest coins ever to slip into everyday circulation. If you find something different, something off, something curious, don't ignore it. You might be holding history. You might be holding a millionaire's secret. And most of all, you might be holding your future. The world lies a golden dollar coin, 2009, with a small yet powerful D mint mark stamped into its side. At first glance, it may seem like an ordinary US dollar coin. But what if I told you the single, shining disc could be your passport to unimaginable fortune? The 2009 D mint $1 coin carries more than currency. It carries potential beyond belief. This is not fiction. This is the untold story of a coin with the power to rewrite your destiny. In 2009, the United States Mint released several presidential and Native American dollar coins. Most went into circulation without fanfare. Yet, nestled within these ordinary issues were a handful of coins that deviated ever so slightly from a norm. Coins with anomalies, errors, or distinct features created during rare moments in the minting process. These unintentional oddities became treasures. The Denver Mint, known for its D mint mark, inadvertently gave birth to one of the rarest coin types of the decade, and it might be sitting in your palm right now. Some 2009 D mint coins were struck with planchets that didn't belong. Others emerged with no-edge lettering, missing key details that marked their authenticity. A few carried dramatic double strikes, off-center imprints, or golden tones that gleamed differently under light. These weren't just coins. They were uncut gems, hiding in plain sight worth thousands, sometimes tens or hundreds of thousands, if identified correctly. And the most fascinating part? Most people never knew to look for them. Collectors crave these anomalies like archaeologists crave lost cities. A single rare 2009 dollar coin can spark bidding wars in elite coin circles. Private collectors and museum curators alike have been known to pay fortunes for confirmed errors or ultra-low mintage variations. You see, in the world of numismatics, value doesn't always come from gold content or face value. It comes from rarity, history, and mystery. Three things a 2009 D coin embodies perfectly. One particular coin that created ripples was a 2009 Native American dollar with the D mint mark, missing its edge lettering, a supposed minting standard. This seemingly minor mistake transformed an everyday dollar into a prize rarity. Only a small number of these errors are believed to exist, making each verified one a crown jewel in any collection. If you hold one, it means you're holding something numismatically sacred, a piece of American minting mythology. But what's the real value of this coin? The truth is, value depends on condition, verification, and buyer obsession. Mint state examples with uncirculated shine and error credentials have been appraised well into five-figure ranges. Coin dealers, especially those with international buyers, understand the magnitude of these rarities. One confirmed coin can elevate your financial future. Imagine, something worth a single dollar yesterday could be worth $50,000 today, or even more tomorrow, depending on its uniqueness. And unlike stocks or real estate, this treasure is portable, tangible, and instantly awe-inspiring. It doesn't require a vault or a portfolio manager. It requires only knowledge, verification, and a sharp eye. You don't need to be a collector. You just need to recognize what you have. Because if you're lucky enough to possess one of these rare 2009 $1 coins, you are already wealthier than most. You just haven't unlocked it yet. The key to unlocking that fortune is authentication. Numismatic professionals can certify and grade your coin, identify its rarity, and giving it the provenance it needs to command top value. Once authenticated, it enters a different realm. one where collectors, historians, and investors eagerly await the opportunity to own a piece of minting history. It becomes more than a dollar. It becomes a legacy, a symbol of rarity, and a golden ticket to financial freedom. Imagine walking into a coin auction and watching your once-forgotten dollar coin spark a flurry of bidding paddles, the numbers climbing higher and higher. The world of high-end coin collecting is fast-paced, competitive, and filled with people who understand the true power of rarity. Your coin, if authenticated as one of the rare 2009 Denver Mint anomalies, could be the centerpiece of such an auction. A story told, a deal struck, and a life transformed. Even more extraordinary is the thought that many of these rare coins may still be in circulation. That's right. Your next lunch bill, parking meter, or vending machine transaction could involve a coin worth tens of thousands. The rarity of the 2009 D Mint era dollar lies not just in its low numbers, but in its continued concealment. People overlook it, not knowing the fortune they pass from hand to hand. That's why your awareness is your greatest asset. Your attention to detail could change everything. So here's the truth. That 2009 $1 coin you're holding might be more than currency. It might be a secret sent from history, a misplaced miracle from the Denver Mint, waiting for the right hands to discover its power. Don't underestimate it. Don't trade it lightly. It may look like an ordinary coin, but in the right condition, under the right light, with the right error, it can become your key to wealth beyond dreams. You don't need luck. You already have it. You just need to recognize it. Hold it. Examine it. Protect it. That coin might just be your first step toward the life you never thought possible. $1, perhaps millions in value. One coin, an empire in your pocket. One decision, to hold or to sell, could make you a billionaire overnight, and all you had to do was notice what others ignored. That's the magic of the 2009 $1 coin. Change rests a single golden coin. It gleams softly when light touches it, but you barely give it a second glance. After all, it's just a dollar coin from the year 2000 with a D mint mark. But what if I told you that this very coin could hold unimaginable worth? What if I told you that this little metallic circle could be the doorway to a life-changing fortune, one that transforms an ordinary day into the start of your billionaire journey? The 2000 United States $1 coin, known as the Sacagawea dollar, was the first of its kind. It was created to replace the unpopular Susan B. Anthony dollar and to celebrate the rich heritage of Native American history. On the obverse stands a strong, stoic figure of Sacagawea carrying her child, an image meant to inspire. But not all $2,000 coins were created equal. Some, especially those with the Denver D mint mark, were struck in rare conditions, limited editions, or with mint errors that today make collectors salivate. In the mysterious world of coin collecting, or numismatics, rarity is the heartbeat of value. Most 2000 D Sacagawea dollars are still just face value. But some carry hidden features, an incorrect planchet, a missing edge lettering, or an unusual strike, that dramatically increase their value. These errors are not imperfections. They're treasures in disguise. A tiny slip at the mint has now become a golden opportunity for those wise enough to see what others overlook. One of the most famous anomalies is the so-called Cheerios dollar. Though most were Philadelphia minted, if a 2000 D Sacagawea coin shares similar deep detailing in the eagle's tail feathers, it could point to an early strike or a pattern coin, features that make it worth thousands. Some coins also mistakenly use the planchets meant for other coins, which give them a distinct color or weight. These coins are like golden keys hidden in the haystack of circulation, waiting for a lucky individual to find them. Collectors across the globe hunt for these coins with relentless passion. High-grade versions of the 2000 D Sacagawea dollar, especially with striking errors or pristine condition, have been sold for astonishing prices at auctions. Some have fetched five-figure sums, and experts believe that certain unreported specimens could command even more, especially if a unique error or a new variety is discovered. What you may think of as spare change could, in the right moment, be the golden ticket you've been dreaming of. And what makes it even more thrilling is the possibility that these coins are still out there, still hiding in change jars, coin rolls, and pockets. The vast mintage of Sacagawea dollars means that they circulated widely, but only a tiny percentage have the rare traits that send their value soaring. The key is knowing what to look for. The right coin in the right condition with the right error can turn heads in coin shows and auction rooms, often skyrocketing in value with no warning. Think about it. How many times have you handled coins without a second thought? Now imagine finding out that a single coin you dismissed as ordinary holds a value greater than most people's yearly salary. That's the magic of the rare 2000D $1 coin. Its power lies not just in its composition or design, but in its rarity, mystery, and potential to radically shift your financial story. What's even more exciting is that the true value of a coin isn't fixed. It grows with time. As more coins are lost, damaged, or melted, the surviving rarities become even more precious. A certified rare 2000D sacagawea coin could be your investment, your legacy, your chance to hold history and wealth in the palm of your hand. And in today's world of digital assets and volatile markets, there's something deeply grounding about a physical, tangible treasure. So how do you unlock this fortune? It begins with authentication. A professional coin grading service can evaluate your 2000D dollar coin and determine its grade and any potential errors. Once certified, its value increases exponentially. Collectors trust verified coins and will pay top dollar for the right specimen. You don't need to be an expert. You just need to be curious and cautious with what you hold. And here's the most dramatic twist of all. You might already own this treasure. You may have tossed it in a coin jar or received it as change years ago. Now it sits quietly, waiting for you to notice. That small D under the date could be the clue that leads to financial rebirth. Don't overlook it. Don't give it away without a second glance. Because that humble coin might be worth more than gold, real estate, or even cryptocurrency if it carries the right story. In the world of rare coins, the 2000D $1 Sacagawea coin is a symbol of hidden wealth, silent power, and transformative opportunity. Its journey began in a U.S. Mint facility, but its destiny is far from over. In your hands, it becomes something else entirely. A seed for generational wealth, a surprise miracle, a fortune cloaked in bronze. Look again. Hold it up. It may just be the most valuable thing you ever owned.